two little hucksters over in California, over in Montecito, in their McMansion, they're back in the news for something that's absolutely ridiculous. It's one of the dumbest, most inane, silly, stupid stories I have heard in years, but it underscores a major theme about these two little hucksters. So there's this new book coming out. It's called Yes, Ma'am, The Secret Life of Royal Servants by Tom Quinn. It's about the royal family. It's about the royal staff. And in the book, they discuss the fight between Princess Catherine and Meghan Markle around the bridesmaids' dresses at the wedding. Now, most of you who have a life, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But if you're into the royal family, you absolutely will. So there's a story years ago. Did Meghan Markle make Kate cry? Did Kate make Meghan Markle cry? Because there was a discussion over the dresses the bridesmaids were going to wear, the flower girls, and the whole wedding in 2018 of Meghan Markle. Now, this also would not have ever seen the light of day if Meghan Markle hadn't gone on Oprah and done a tell-all interview where she shanked her family. The fact that we are still talking about these stupid dresses years later is because Meghan Markle went on Oprah and tried to use it to play the victim. She goes on Oprah and she says, "Well, Kate made me cry. The reverse happened. Kate made me cry." Well, you know what? The dresses were terrible. We have a clip of Meghan Markle's wedding we'll put up on the screen. Her dress did not even fit. Katy Perry, of all people, came out and said, "You know what, Meghan Markle, I would have done another fitting." Meghan Markle's dress was falling off. It didn't look right. I'm sorry. Maybe Princess Catherine had some good advice for you, sweetheart. You maybe needed to see a tailor another time because the dresses just weren't working. Meghan Markle, you didn't look that good either, but you also couch yourself as this fashionista. So maybe you should have taken some advice. Now, they also discussed this on Oprah. We have the clip. Take a look.
You say the narrative with Kate, it didn't happen. So specifically, did you make Kate cry?
No.
So where did that come from? Was there a situation where she might have cried or she could have cried?
No, the reverse happened. And I don't say that to be disparaging to anyone, because it was a really hard week of the wedding and she was upset about something, but she owned it and she apologized and she brought me flowers and a note apologizing, and she did what I would do if I knew that I hurt someone, right? To just take accountability for it. What was shocking was, what was that, 6, 7 months after our wedding? That the reverse of that would be out in the world.
Meghan Markle never misses an opportunity to play the victim. The fact that she went on Oprah and was crying and whining about these dresses and these little spats, why would the family ever trust you again? And the fact that they're writing a book about it now, years later, and the fight between the two women shows you Meghan Markle has a mouth that is way too big. Well, I think we all knew that. People in California have known that for a long time. She was trying to get cast. But Meghan Markle, she has a big mouth. Prince Harry did a tell-all book scorching his family as well, talking about arguments with his brother. I'm here to tell you, and I'm sure you guys are the same way, there are family members I don't agree with all the time. I would never go on the internet, go on TV, let alone Oprah, and trash my family and discuss little tiny petty arguments that we had behind the scenes. But Meghan Markle likes to plant these little seeds, like her TV show. She goes around the garden and she plants her little seeds and she lets them grow into a bunch of BS. That is what Meghan Markle likes to do. But nobody who really loves their family goes out there and trashes them. We can even look at the Kardashians, right? The Kardashians. Meghan Markle, she's basically trying to turn into a Kardashian, hawking her jams, jellies, and dog biscuits. But even the Kardashians, Kim, Khloe, Kourtney, I don't know, the other sisters, they never go out there and discuss their fights. They are mafia. They keep it together. They hold it together. But Meghan Markle, she wants to go out there and discuss little tiny spats over a dress and something that happened years ago. And it's why it's being written about in books today. And I also have to point this out. Meghan Markle tries to play the victim about her wedding. She says she couldn't handle the fight with Kate over the dresses because she was dealing with her father and all the stress of the wedding. I am sure Meghan Markle was stressed. I'm not going to take that away from her. I call it like I see it. I'm sure she was stressed. But I'm here to tell you, she did not have her father at the wedding. She also uninvited her little niece, Ashley. Those of you might remember, she had this niece, Ashley, who was going to come to the wedding, Samantha Markle's daughter. And then Meghan uninvited her. I'm here to tell you, Meghan did not have her family at the royal wedding in 2018 for two reasons. Number one, she did not think her family was camera ready. Meghan Markle didn't want her dad there. Her dad was too slovenly. He looked like a slob, right? Meghan Markle didn't want to have her dad there because the world and all the cameras are going to be watching. So Meghan Markle didn't want her family because she was embarrassed by the way they looked, and that was disgusting. The second thing I have to say is this. Meghan Markle invited all of these celebrities, people she barely knew, to the wedding. She invited Oprah to the wedding, and I don't think they'd even met. She invited David Beckham, all of these big stars. Some of the stars were showing up. George Clooney and Amal, they showed up to the royal wedding saying, well, we don't know Meghan Markle, but who turns down an invitation to a royal wedding? So when she says she was stressed dealing with her father and her family, we all know why she didn't really want them there. She wanted her big, fancy, new celebrity friends, and she was already thinking, I'm probably going to run off to California and have a second career. I'm probably going to run off and try to abscond back to California. There were also reportings that she was discussing doing a sit-down interview with Oprah before the wedding. So Meghan Markle was already plotting to have a discussion with Oprah. And so isn't it interesting that she did about a year after leaving the royal family? So Meghan Markle, all of her friends, if any of Meghan Markle's friends are watching this, do not trust this woman. I don't think I have to tell you. You should not trust Meghan Markle because if you have a private conversation with her, if you have a disagreement, which friends and family have disagreements constantly, she will go out there and talk about it on national TV. It will end up in a book. It will end up in a reality show. It will end up in a blog post. She will also talk to journalists off the record and leak it. That is what Meghan Markle does. And it's why we're still hearing about these stupid dresses years later.